beginning of 2024, we hosted a Self-Awareness 101 webinar. This was a fantastic time for us because it was the beginning of the year. It brought about a new perspective in how to enter the year. So instead of making all these goals and trying to do everything right away, we're trying to see actually where are we at right now? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are we experiencing? And that can give you better insight into what you want to do different. And what you want to do different is what you can list or put down as your future goal. And also just taking into account that it doesn't have to be a list of things. It doesn't have to be in every area of your life. Sometimes just focusing on one emotion at a time or one situation at a time and getting through that is very fulfilling, and it eliminates the stress and the pressure to become this whole different person within the first few months of the year. So many people put so much weight on that, or they put so much hope in, I'm going to be a different person, I'm going to be a different person, I'm going to change, I'm going to do things differently, that you lose sight of where you are and who you are, and you get so caught up in trying to create yourself and develop all these new habits. You cover up or mask the things that you have not yet dealt with, and when you have unfinished business within yourself, it shows in the choices you make. You begin to not trust yourself. You begin to doubt yourself. You begin to not believe that you're worthy of what is a blessing to you. You tend to find ways to sabotage yourself or excuses of why your old habits worked better. You tend to find different ways to get away from, oh, I'm not doing New Year's resolutions anymore. Forget that. That's not for me. And, for many of us, it really isn't. Like, can we just have one goal at a time? Can we take our time as we change and evolve into this beautiful person? Can we just have more self-awareness so that we can be more knowledgeable of where am I at? What am I feeling right now? What do I need? And when you know what you need, you can make more of an educated or more informed decision and choice about what to do next. And that can be what your goal is. That can be what you're striving for. And with that, you can become the person that you wanted to be for this year or at this time. Give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to learn about who you are. Allow yourself to listen to your body, listen to your heart. When certain people come into your space, listen to that energy. Allow yourself to feel emotions and really analyze what you are feeling and where is it affecting you in your life, in your body, what thoughts are coming up with those emotions, what choices are you making due to those emotions. I will give you an example of a habit that I have, or not even a habit, but a mindset that I have been struggling with over actually many years. And we talked about this in the Self-Awareness 101 webinar with the other ladies, is that feeling of, am I worthy to be in the room? That imposter syndrome, that is so prevalent, especially for professional women who we are leaders, and sometimes people want to challenge us, especially if they want that position or they think so highly of you and you doubt different areas about yourself. You're like, I'm not yet where I want to be. We tend to feel like I'm not even worthy of what they're saying about me. I'm not a good leader, or am I even being real right now? They see something that I don't about me, and they think that I'm a leader, but I really don't feel like a leader. So really analyzing and first acknowledging that that's what you're thinking and feeling, and with that awareness, really looking at, why am I thinking that way? Why am I feeling that way? And where is the root of this feeling? Like, what does this stem from? It could be from childhood. It could be from something that happened in school. It could be from maybe a past work experience. And just know that you need to operate in the now and not in those past experiences. With that mindset, operating in the now, you can make a different choice. You can think differently about yourself. You can think more highly about yourself. And sometimes we do have to push those, push those feelings to the side, but you just have to challenge those feelings. Like, is this a fact? Is this real? Is this really what's going on? When you are challenging yourself and saying, I am worthy of being in this room. I'm not an imposter. I do deserve the best. I am a leader. So when you allow yourself to actually acknowledge what's going on, notice what's going on in your body, have that awareness, and really get to like, what was the root of that? Whether you talk it out, journal about it. We went through an exercise that was really cool. It really helps people to like kind of realize, like, this is where this is coming from. And it all came back to self-care. Like, how are you taking care of yourself? You're so busy doing tasks and ripping and running and putting things on your to-do list, and always doing other things, that you're not just being, and you're not realizing your own potential and your own success and accomplishments. And just being grateful for your own blessings is really how you're going to be able to catapult forward to be who you want to be, to be able to feel worthy and be in that space, to be able to give the energy you want to give when you walk into a room. And again, that was just an example of one thing that we focused on during that webinar. But really think about that and how that affects your decision making.